Why are you making a face?
I have itch.
Anyway,
itch.
so hey, I
Yeah.
heard Kismet hijacked your computer and wrote a blog.
He did. He
Tell me
found a
about
product, you know, he knows, he watches us. We do
Yeah.
products like, you know, we did product reviews for Made by Natural and Solid Gold. And so this was so life-changing for him that he wanted to do his own. So, you know, Kismet is FIV positive, and he all of a sudden developed these bumps. I don't know how it would come rash. I don't know. It's kind of like
the rash I'm dealing with,
hives.
you think?
Yeah, kind of like, and yeah, just bumps everywhere. And they were like crusty, and I don't want to get gross. But anyway, you know, you felt them every time you petted him, and we couldn't brush him. And so
That's unpleasant for him and you.
It is. So I was on the Crazy Cat Ladies website, twocrazycatladies.com, and I think I needed more calming or something. And I saw this. It's called Feline Meow Mist Plus.
I have that too.
I know you do. Because I told you, and you were like, I gotta try this out. So yeah, natural skin solution for cats.
What is in here?
So
it's darn miracle.
It talks about it is a miracle. It talks about itchy skin, acne, runny eyes, rashes, cuts, abrasions, yeast, and so much more.
Yeast.
So I thought,
can you spray it on your?
I don't know. It's a little personal. It does say it's great on humans and dogs too. So I sprayed it, and I really didn't expect anything out of it, but I'm desperate. So the one thing that we could find that would have really helped Kismet was a steroid, but Kismet is FIV positive, and steroids are kind of tough on the liver, and his liver is not 100%. It's not really compromised. It's not so bad that it's an issue, but it's not 100%.
Why make it worse?
95%. And yeah, I'm not playing with that and letting it become an issue. Plus, this is apparently isn't a seasonal thing. It's been going on for months. It was in the winter, it's in the spring. So you can't keep somebody on a steroid for the rest of their lives. So I thought, okay, I'm going to try it. So I put it in my hand, and I, rubbed all over and stuff. And I think it had only been about 6 hours, and I reached over to pet him, and it felt like they had gone down, or like there was less of them. But I thought,
just
okay,
6 hours?
Wow. Yes. And I thought, okay, you're being crazy, right? So the next day I felt him, and there was only like, I don't know, maybe 5 bumps left out of like 50 or more that were on him.
Wow.
Everything, the top, his neck, and right here, and then his whole back as you pet down to his tail and around his tail, a little bit on the sides, nothing on the undercarriage or anything. So they think it's environmental. And
that's weird. So I was thinking contact dermatitis, but if it wasn't on his tummy where he lays down, that's not it either.
With FIV, well, with any autoimmune disease, your immunity, we all know your immunity works less and doesn't fight what it should, but sometimes it goes crazy and it detects something, pollen or whatever, and says this is bad.
No, yeah, it's pollen season.
So it's something, we don't know what, but using this now, the directions say to use up to 3 times a day. I think it's 3 times a day. I have been using it once a day, and he's clear. I mean, like, I could start crying, and I have cried. I can pet him, I can brush him. I couldn't brush him because of those things. I was afraid of ripping him open or something.
When you said runny eyes, Scooter, one of my 16-year-olds that I adopted from the shelter, he's got perpetual runny eye. So I sprayed it. I'm like, of course I can't spray it in the eye.
Right.
So I sprayed it on cloth and wiped under here. And I don't know how, but he's not weepy eyed anymore. I don't understand.
This really makes me cry because yes, it's so well. I get these weird episodes because of my MS, where I get this breakout. I call her Big Red. Yes, I've humanized my symptoms. It's tiny little bumps, usually between these 2 knuckles, usually on my fingers, occasionally toes, always between knuckles.
I just found one on myself and I just sprayed it to see what happens.
Yeah. And I get all these little tiny bumps. They go like in a cluster, like a circle, and they're just red and they itch. And they usually last about 8-10 hours, and then it just disappears. It's so weird. So immune system. So there's really nothing I found. I've put cortisone on it. I've put Benadryl on it. I've put all kinds of stuff. I've taken stuff, antihistamines, nothing helps. I just have to wait till it's gone. But it itches like the craziest itch,
I've been there.
It's gone down before, and I'll look and I've got scratches and cuts from scratching at it. And I didn't realize that I'd, gone too far. So one of them hit me the other night, probably about 3 a.m. And I tried to ignore it. And after about an hour, I got up and I walked around and I saw this and I thought,
why not?
So I sprayed it on my hand and I lost track of time. About 45 minutes later, I was like, my finger's not itching. And I looked down, it was gone.
Yeah, you sent me the photo. You got to send me those photos because I'm going to edit Kizzy's
Yes,
article and add photos to it. I'll put that in. Well, I also wiped down not Colby. I don't know where Colby came from. Simba. He was getting weepy eyed too, and Scooter. He's been itching his ears since the day he arrived here. Right, there's nothing in there. I mean, he's been to the vet like 3 times, and there's nothing there.
I remember when I was there in November, you were like, "Why are you itching your ears? There's nothing in there." I sprayed
it on the ears. I haven't seen him itching since once, and so now to get a little personal. Linda knows I've been battling this body rash for, let's see, I've been back here 8 years. So at least 10 to 12 years, I've been battling this rash. 3 doctors have looked at it and went, oh, that's interesting. And nobody knows what the heck it is. It kind of looks like acne, but not. And then
kind of reminds me of like a psoriasis rash or something, but I don't know.
So you got me the goat's milk soap, and that's helped heal it a lot. But so I started spraying this just on my legs because I want to compare the healing rate. It's almost gone on my legs, and I've only sprayed it 4 times. I've been battling this rash for, it's probably 12 years. I'm embarrassed.
I seriously want to cry because I know how bad we've gone places, and I've been like, there's a pool at the hotel, and you're like, I'm not swimming because people will see me and think I'm infectious or something. And I'm literally tearing up. Oh my goodness.
I can't wait till it's, my boobs too. I got it on my boobs, so I sprayed my boobs.
Oh yeah.
Almost gone.
For clarity, the 2 Crazy Cat Ladies promote this for cats.
Yes.
There are all kinds of testing and approvals and stuff that you have to do to get to exactly, but there are a lot of things that get off-label used. Yes. And it's, again, it's all natural. It's holistic. This is what I love about everything the Crazy Cat Ladies make.
What is it?
I don't know, and they won't tell me.
It's proprietary, but it's all natural.
Jay and Adrienne, we promise we won't tell.
Please tell us what it is.
What is this? I feel like they found like the Fountain of Youth or something, and they're like filling up bottles.
If I put it under my eyes, will it help my wrinkles go away?
I thought about that. I wondered. And
if I drink it, will I lose weight?
Well, they say you can. It's
oh my God, you're doing it.
It just tastes like water. Now I wake up tomorrow and I'm 50 pounds thinner.
Then I'm going to drink the bottle. Seriously, guys, if your cats are suffering from any topical issues, try this stuff.
Or dogs. We had a black lab mix. I think I told you every spring. Apparently she was allergic to grass. There's a dog that's allergic to grass. So she'd roll around the grass, and you got to let him outside. And we love Katie was the dog. I'm a cat person, but Katie was the exception to the rule. She was the dog that I loved that dog.
Perfect
anyway.
dog.
And so when it first happened, I was like, what's going on? She's kind of biting at her buns. And so I was kind of trying to use some different stuff. And it got so bad with her chewing on it that she created cuts, which created an infection. So then I had to take her to the vet and get antibiotics and steroids. And, blah, blah, blah. And from then on, every spring, as soon as we saw it start, we had to get steroids for her.
I wonder if this would have helped, even though it's called Meow
No,
Mist.
I know it is. Well, I know, but it said it's safe for dogs and people. And obviously, there are some things that are specific, like if you've got chemicals in it because of the way that cats are so thin skinned and the way their organs are and stuff, they absorb stuff more. But this is 100% clear and holistic. So, I would,
it says natural skin solution, but it does say for cats. Have you tried it on? Does Sadie have any issues? Your dog?
Sadie has a lot of issues, but none of them are skin related.
Skin related. I know she's got some neuroses going on.
Poor Sadie.
She's
the most neurotic chihuahua in the world.
It's probably senility.
She is getting old. Yeah. She was always nervous. I mean, she's a chihuahua. I think it comes to the territory, but she's worse now. But maybe if I put some of this in her water, I don't know. I don't know what this
couldn't hurt.
I'm telling you, I don't know what this can and can't do, but because it's natural, I would say if you're in question, just like I did with that bump, I was like, I'm losing my mind. I didn't expect it to work, but I was itching and frustrated and needed something.
Did it stop itching right away too?
I think so, because I thought, okay, I'm going to watch TV and take my mind off this. And then all of a sudden I'm so into the TV show and I'm like, oh, wait, my hand. And it had been 45 minutes. So it couldn't have itched for long because I wouldn't have been able to ignore it for that long.
I've had itches like that. And I've never known what they were, but I know you and I both think I have some kind of autoimmune thing that my doctors can't find.
Yeah. Yeah, I
But it
get
makes
a lot.
sense.
And yeah. So yeah, I actually bought a second bottle so
One
that
for
I'd have one on
upstairs, one for
hand.
downstairs. I
And
need
then
to do that.
exactly.
Because
if
I'm
that's what I'm
carrying
gonna
it
do,
up
I'm
and
gonna have
down.
him go
'cause
upstairs.
Scooter's the only
Yes.
cat that lives up here, even though he could come downstairs. So I'm up and down, up and down.
Some of my daughter's cats spend the majority of their time upstairs. So I said, you take a bottle upstairs. I'll keep this one downstairs, and I'll probably be ordering another one before long because now I'm panicked about running out and want to start drinking this for breakfast.
No, we're telling
So-
everybody to buy it. They're going to run out.
I know. Don't buy it. It's bad.
When you go to
Interesting.
the and we'll put the link under the video.
Yeah.
We're going to put the video on our YouTube, and also I'm going to put it inside Kizzy's review. When you go to their shop, just look, because it's like, I want to say it's like halfway down the page on
Yeah.
the right hand side.
Well, and you may find something else. They've got something for everyone. And I will say, I haven't used every single product that they make.
But everything we've used has been
But
great.
everything we have used, yes, I've used the Cat Calm, I've used Catalyst, I've used Flex, I've used this. Oh, this is so precious. Under $20 for a bottle.
I know.
This big. And I've been using it on kids that it's been about a month, hasn't it? 3 weeks to a
I
month.
don't think it's been that long.
Okay, maybe 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks.
Maybe.
And it's not even half gone. Using it every day on him, plus using it on myself. And I used it on Baka. Baka gets that dandruff kind of thing.
Oh,
the dry.
yeah.
And
Mhm.
he, she's all black. So it's like big white flakes. So I
Yeah.
used it and her flakes are gone. So
gosh.
yeah. So
Wish
and
I
I'm
had
not
this
even-
when Hope had that issue.
Oh, I've been thinking that about Sadie. If I'd have had
Oh.
Sadie, this was Sadie, Katie, the dog that got the rash.
You're thinking
I would have
about my
been all
Sadie.
over it. Yes. Now
I
I'm
don't
thinking
think
about
it could have
Sadie.
cured VSD, but
No, you don't know. I think it can cure anything. This is my story. No, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to make any wild claims. I will just say that we have had insanely happy results, and what can it hurt, right? It's under $20 a bottle. Like I said, I've squirted this thing so many times. My fingers are getting arthritis.
you
and
have
I'm
the
not-
label wrong.
and I'm not. Well, I was going to show. I'm not even
Oh.
halfway
Gotcha.
through using it. So
You show
it's
that,
just-
I'll show the label.
There you go.
I just got it, so I haven't used as much yet. I've only
Yeah.
used it on 2 of my cats and myself.
Yeah.
So go to twocrazycatladies.com, go to their shop, look for Meow Mist, look around and see if there's other stuff that you might like
Yeah,
to try
yeah,
too.
yeah. You never know what you can help your cat with.
It's
This
worth
is
it.
just amazing. Exactly.
It's safe. It's not going to hurt anything.
Exactly. All right. Thanks.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Meow.